Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Hobby Lobby today at the location in Claremont, Florida. We are going to check out what's new, and if you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. I know I was completely MIA yesterday. I didn't even post that I was taking yesterday off from videos, so my apologies. My Thursdays tend to be my busiest days. So by the time I got home last night, there was no chance I was going to be able to get through a video and get something put up for y'all. So here we are today, Friday. We are going to check out all of the new 4th of July, also 250th birthday of the United States. So it's kind of cool to see everything in the stores right now. And most of the stores that I'm going to, everything is kind of pulling very like American 4th of July coastal. Think like American summer on the beach. That's what I'm seeing at so many different places. There's some good ribbons in here though. I like this one. I always like to get a different ribbon to put on the boxwood wreath on the door and change it up from time to time. And we've got all sorts of little crafts. I do have to say, these little airplanes work okay. We bought some unicorn ones a couple weeks back when my family was in town, and the kids used them, and they were pretty decent. These little star scratches, those are fun. The kids can sit down and scratch designs into those. It's just little firecrackers in here, little kind of maybe bowl fillers, scatters. Anyone else remember making the countdown chains as a kid? I love those. Oops, we've got curtain rings right there. That is one of those paint by dot. That's pretty cool, but lots of different things from stickers. More, I would call those bowl fillers also. Little face paints. There were nail polish things. These are little patches that you can put on. They show it on a hat right there. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe even on like a denim jacket might be kind of fun. Here's the little nails down here. I thought those were pretty fun. And we've got a lot of the baking items starting to come in. They don't even have everything in the stores yet, but there's so much in the stores right now. Our little Patriotic sprinkles right here. Those are $7. It says, let freedom burn bright. Love that. $10 for that one. So it's just a red, white, and blue candle there. $8 for that one. Little tinsel stars. These little cupcakes are adorable. They do light up. You could put a little battery in the bottom of those. I love this sweet girl here, this little vintage one. That is gorgeous. And then see here we have things that actually say happy 250th birthday. More bowl fillers or vase fillers, however you want to use those. The little salt and pepper shakers. We've got our little star-spangled tongs here. These are really fun. $4 for these. I love that we've got them in blue and red. Really good for little appetizers. Our cookie cutters or sandwich cutters. $4 for those. This is plastic. Very pretty serving dish. $13 for that one. Plastic serving bowls here. I love the big stars on the side of that one. This is ceramic. $7.50 for that one. I have some more thin serving trays down here. Just a great big tray right there with the American flag on that one. The paper serving trays also. And way down here we have a United States charcuterie board. This is kind of cool. That's really fun. I like that one a lot. That is $20, $19, sorry. I have one that's a state of Florida and a Texas one. Different towels. We've got our drying mats and then tablecloths down in the bottom. See how they're putting still? There's still things they're putting out. So, but there's a ton. There's a ton already in the stores. These are glass, have the little stars in the sides on that one. $15 for that one. And again, I'm just reading you the full price. I love that little firework on the inside. I think that is so fun. $11 for that one. These are always fun. You can put your solo cups in there, a little Sharpie pen in there to write your names. These are all ceramic in here. So $5 for this one. Then we've got the blue and the red. So these are ceramic. They're so pretty though. I love these. $10 for this one. So that is your dish. There are some bowls in here. I'm sorry, that's your salad dish. These are the bowls. I love the little scallop with that red trim across the top. It's so pretty. Is that $8.50 for that one? And then the dinner plate down here, that is so much fun. I can just imagine a tablescape with these dishes. I love these dishes. My apologies. Those were, I will go back. We'll figure out how much those were. My camera was not happy with the price tag. It's a very pretty dish. Also, that is plastic. That's why I'm holding it like that. $12 for that one. Plastic charger. Gosh, I wouldn't use, with those dishes, I don't think I would use that as a charger. I think I would use like a beautiful, this does light up, it has a little battery in it. I think I would use a beautiful like navy blue or red placemat underneath those dishes and then just build from there. Sorry, I had to fiddle faddle to get that price. $7.50 for that one. We've got the little kind of to-go cups down below. More towels over here. I almost said napkins. I love these though. I love the trim on the bottom. The stitching. Those are really pretty. And then if you want to get all dressed up, they've got all sorts of light up necklaces, glow in the dark things, beads over here, hair accessories. Super fun for the kiddos also. But super fun for you too, right? Like this is not just a kid's holiday. We've got the little headbands. I kind of like this one. And then we have a really cool glow in the dark beach ball. Koozies right there for your drinks. We've got our blinged out cowboy hats down here. Those are super fun. Y'all, there is so much. Up top, we've got the metal star. You can put candles in those, like a votive or battery operated, however you want to use that. Our mason jars. I'm so serious. I can absolutely imagine the most gorgeous tablescape with so many of these items. This is a citronella candle. And then we've got battery operated candles to the left. $10 for that one. Down below we've got some lanterns. These already have candles inside these, the LED ones. And if you all can hear my dog next to me, she's giving me grief because I'm not playing with her right now. So we should all feel sorry for little puppy. Oh my goodness. Seriously, Mama, let me finish. Goodness, I'm sorry. We've got lanterns. We've got American flags. Real professional here. We're just having fun on a Friday. I love the little bucket there with the buntings, the silver one. We've got our nutcrackers. Oh, here comes the other pup, jealous. She's jealous that the other one's getting pet. These are kind of cool. These remind me of, do y'all remember when decorating with Americana in the house was super, super popular? Those little kind of punch tin. Those are pretty. Got this little stack of wood. They look like books. Those are fun for shelves. What else do we have here? Just little decorative items for bookshelves. Maybe creating a little kind of like decorative tray or something like that on a nightstand in your guest room might be fun too. I love things like this with the little firecrackers. $6. Firecrackers, I think, are kind of like my favorite way to decorate with 4th of July items. These are just the wood block items. I do love the little pickup truck though. How absolutely vintage. Super cute. Okay, so the gnomes, and y'all know I'm not really normally a huge fan of gnomes, but I kind of love these. Look at this. They're wearing like a little pair of Converse. Those are $15. I think those are absolutely adorable with their red and blue shoes. Got our American little stones decorated. There might be kind of a fun little craft for the kiddos to paint some little rocks. And then the little hat, which looks like it's got almost like a firework explosion coming out the top. Our little Highland cows are regular cows. The little birds down here do light up, as do the little Christmas trees. We've got little gnomes, we've got a cross. What else do we have here? Some dogs. The little ducks right there, those always remind me of the ducks that people have at their front door. You know, that they dress up, they're super fun. The welcome, that is metal. The other items below, those are that MDF board, so you'll want to make sure that those are not out in the elements because they'll get ruined. So $5 for this one. $8.50 for this little nice simple flag. Red, white, and moo. Okay, that's pretty funny. How much is this one? $10 for this one. I love these kind of these like hanging flags like that, the bunting, that, not the bunting. I'm just going to call them a flag. I don't know what else to call that. If there's a word for what those are actually called, let me know in the comments. And this is wood, so it has the Pledge of Allegiance on there. I thought that was kind of fun. These are also MDF board up here also. So again, just keep that in mind when, if there are things that you're wanting to use outside your house, that the weather, if it gets to those, it'll soak in. I love, you know, I love the retro stuff. Look at him. Oh my goodness. So sweet. We've got some bells down here. I think that's really fun also. All these small little items make me want to do like a 4th of July tree. Goodness. There's just so many good small items. And we've got the larger flags down here. Again, all the MDF board on these. That one's cute. Happy 250th birthday, America. I think that's so fun. And then there's all of the yard stakes up top. So those are all metal up top. You'll see we've got garlands. Let's take a look at a little bit over here. Some of the wreaths are over here too. These are the burlap ones. There's two different colors. There's the kind of more neutral looking burlap to the right and then the really white to the left. So those are $20. We've got the fabric garlands over here. This one has, and the price tags were so high up I couldn't reach. So we've got the little stars, that is red, white, and blue stars, and then this one with the big bow. And there's a bunch of them on there. That's really pretty. Also pretty with the burlap in here. Then there is one in here that says Happy 250th. We'll twist that around so you can see. That is really fun. I like that one. We've got smaller bows over here on this one. We've got the throw pillow covers over here. So those are, that's like $13, $14, $12, sorry. Doormats, throws, different things like that to layer. We will dig in more because there's so much more coming in. $13 these I can reach. So we've got the flag right there, and then this one says America all the way down. All right, let's go look at some summer fun items, because if we're going to be outside partying this summer, we're going to need some things to do. Got a little portable cornhole set. How many of you have a great big, like the wood ones in your yard? I think it's a super fun thing to have in the yard. We've got little bowling. We've got some baseball sets for the kids. We've got a star toss. Those toss games are no joke, by the way. Those are not easy. We've got some items for the swimming pool also, all the different little dive games. I love this. I think even as a kid and a grown-up, this is still my, because it's like a Velcro paddle. So you get to throw the ball back and forth. We've got some magnifying items for the little ones who like to get out and look at the bugs. Binoculars also. We've got some little water squirting items, the bowling things, some things for the beach, bubbles. I have a love-hate relationship with bubbles. I love bubbles anywhere except the Disney theme parks. The Disney theme parks, they are an absolute nuisance when these kids have these, because they're cheating. They have cheat sticks. It's a bubble wand that just puts these things, the bubbles out at like Mach 100, and then you're behind this family just eating the bubbles. So anyhow, that's my love-hate relationship with bubbles. Otherwise, I love them. I'll sit out and blow bubbles with the grandkids all day. But we're not using a cheat stick. All sorts of fun, entertaining, all the different kind of, ooh, these little baskets. Let's say little serve dishes and stuff, $3. I forgot that I grabbed that from up top when I was doing the video. The plates that go with that, $3 also for that one. These are a glass bottom, metal top. Whoops, let me not touch that one. There was a glass coffee cup over there. This one right here, these are, I guess, maybe little popcorn buckets. Super cute for those, $2.50. Little cafeteria trays. Let me tell you kind of a little trick. If you travel down here to any one of the Epcot festivals, the food festivals, packing a little tiny tray in your backpack is a great idea, because if you've been to the food festivals and if you go up to one of the booths and they give you, say you're ordering for a family, right? So you got 3 little trays, they don't have trays to give you. Popping one of these out of your backpack, you can use it for the day while you're enjoying the food festival. Little scallop bowls right there. That's what we do. We just keep a little tray in the backpack when we go to the festivals like that. It just makes life so much easier. And then we're actually eating our food off the tray instead of like a dirty table or the top of a trash can, which is what we tend to do at Epcot. There's so many different little items with this collection, with this color scheme. Oops, sorry about that. We $3. We're going to focus on that. We're not going to focus on that. I believe those were $3. Yes. Little ice cream bowls right there. And then we have all the different summertime towels, dishes, bowls, serveware, you name it. So let's check out what's in here. These are ceramics. I'm not going to pick those up off the top. Plastic for this one. There's a mix and match of plastic and ceramic. Like this is ceramic. So we've got our fun lemon squeeze the day. $6.50 on that one. The coffee cups below are ceramic. These are plastic. Little seashells in there. Beautiful blue. I'll put the camera way up there so you can see those ceramic dishes have little tomatoes on there. Plastic dishes. Here's another plastic dish for the lemons. Pretty towels. We've got the espresso cups. I love those little miniature, I call them cupcake stands. It's like a little mini cake stand, but it's just the perfect size to put one single dessert on. So those are ceramic. This is a nice big plastic tray. Pretty floral pattern on that one. These are plastic also. $2 for this one. It's got the matching bowls, some plates with that whole line. $18 for that one. This whole selection in here is 40% off. So again, I just read you the full price, but shop their deals. So here's more coastal items here. There's so many different crab, lobster kind of things. Target has it. Pottery Barn has it. Ooh, I went to West Elm this week. So tomorrow's video, Saturday, is going to be West Elm. And there's so many gorgeous new things at the West Elm store right now. Our little salt and pepper shakers up here. The sardines, I see a lot of that line over at World Market. Just a fun blue. These are ceramic, but they are the blue cabana stripe. I'm always trying to figure out which ones I can pull out safely so you can see. Really pretty with the lemons on there. Yeah, so tomorrow will be West Elm, and then Sunday's video will be World Market. Tomatoes, we've got more of the sardines up here. I love that the different stores have things that we can mix and match, which is really kind of fun to see. You know, where Target's got some coastal, there was so much suction on that hole, I couldn't pick those up. This is ceramic. Oh, it's a little, it's a dish, but it's a decorative like stand-up. It's a big strawberry tray in here. That one is plastic. $13 for this one. Different little margarita stuff. All right, I think we should see what else we can find too in the store. We're going to check out some garden items before we leave. I want to go check out what is new down the next aisle over. That is ceramic. All the different coffee cups, the tomatoes. The little claws, salt and pepper shaker, those are fun. You got the more lobsters over here. So many pretty towels to pick from. I do love this watermelon one. Hello Summer. I think kind of like nothing says summer like fresh watermelon. If you want to go with kind of more of a tiki look, Hawaiian, those are beautiful. Our little espresso cups right there. All right, I wanted to come down this aisle because yes, I wanted to see what kind of different yard decor we had. So $48 for this trellis. I love the one with the circles, this one. $45 for this one. $48 for this one. I did buy that hose caddy that I showed right there, kind of in that picture. Mine is already getting a little rusty, so I'm gonna have to get some Rust-Oleum spray and fix that. This one is $10. Got some different trellises. We've got all the different shepherd's hooks for all of our flower baskets, our bird feeders. I love these. So we've got $40 for that one and $54 for the taller one. I thought these little picket fence planters were really fun. This is neat. A little watering can, and you can put some flowers in there. $24 for that one. $13 for this one. That reminds me of like the top of a well. My grandparents' farm, we would have to like prime it, and then you could turn the thing on and the water would come up. They also had the one where like you would just pump it and pump it and pump it, and then the water just finally shot out. Kept us busy as kids. The little ice cream storage baskets, those are so fun. All sorts of little planters in here. So let me know in the comments, what kind of things are you all looking for right now at Hobby Lobby? What's your focus as we go into the summer? What kind of things are you looking for? These are water fountains. I think those are beautiful. Those would be gorgeous on a patio. $300 full price for that, but again, take 40% off. I like these. $34 for those. See, I look forward to like Halloween for something like that, because I would get those containers and then put kind of like a spooky little Halloween planter in it. These are all metal. All sorts of different flower pots in here. We've gone through a lot of these before. I'm just kind of poking around to see if there's anything new in here. Let's go check over here. Any new statues or metal garden decor? Let's see. I think that's a pelican, right? Looks like one, maybe. A little gnome on a motorcycle. Oh, that's funny. Always love the rabbit in the glasses. The big snail is really pretty with that kind of copper patina. We still have the rabbits. We've got the big eagles on the bottom. The little bicycle is really cute that says welcome. $44 for that one. We've got some owls. I love the little frogs. We've got the dogs right here. This one, cannot see the price on that one. Sorry. I don't know when I'm in the store that I can't see the price, because my camera is it's an itty bitty little handheld Osmo. Almost looks like a spy device, which is why probably so many people stop me and say, what are you doing? But I can't see it when I'm there until I'm home. I think those peacocks are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Is a donkey down here? It is. Super, super cute. All right. I think we will browse around here and head out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I hope you are having a beautiful Friday. I hope you've got a good weekend ahead. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Be safe.